received this question and I thought I would make a video on this. The question is, how do you manage fear? Especially when you want to do something and fear stops you from doing it. The question of what if arises. And I'm going to answer this by breaking it down into 3 sections. One of the mind, the body, and the heart. We start with the mind. The mind needs answers because it is looking to protect the body and to keep it safe. So it's going to race 1,000 miles a minute trying to find reasons why it is not safe to do it. So the best way to address the mind is by addressing it in a logical and reasonable way. So get a pen and paper and write down the what ifs. What if I go for it, and what if I don't? And write 3 high-level answers that come to you. And then pick one out of the 2 lists from each of the lists that stands out the most, and then write that down again and write further 3 reasons why you should go for it and shouldn't based on that. And as you're doing this process, you will notice a shift naturally occurring in your mind and even your body. And the shift is that you will feel and sense yourself leaning to one or the other. And then put it aside. Let it sit for a day or 2. And then check in with your body. The best way to do this is by placing your hands on a part of your body that you feel most connected with, whether that's on your heart space, in your chest, your upper belly, lower belly, anywhere that feels safe for you. For me, it's my lower belly and up here on my chest. So when I do this, I'm connected to my body. And then take 3 deep breaths and then ask that question. Body, please tell me if I am meant to insert whatever it is that you want to do, and notice all the feelings and sensations that arise in your body. And also be very, very vigilant to when the mind may be coming in with a story. And when the mind does that, acknowledge the mind for doing that, but return to your feelings and sensations. And notice these feelings and sensations. Is there an underlying tone of excitement and nervousness? That's actually probably a good signal. Whereas if there is clear resistance, that your body tightening, or you feel controlled or unable to breathe, or you feel start to cough, or you'll notice these signals. And when as you become more attuned to these signals, you'll actually get a sense that this is your body telling you not to actually go for it at all. Maybe it's not the right time just yet. And the last way is by placing your hands on your heart. And again, taking 3 deep breaths and really tuning in to the space in which your heart resides. That is all underneath your rib cage, all the muscles, and your lungs, and it's kind of sitting right in between your lungs, right? So just tuning into that space and really checking in with your heart. Is this what your heart really desires to do? And you'll know, because your heart will give you a clear signal. And check in with your heart as well, whether this is a desire of your own process and purpose and exploration and expansion in your own life, or whether it is based on other people's expectations, judgments, and desires of you. And these 3, the combination of the mind, heart, and body together, is very powerful when you are trying to make a very big decision in your life, that actually holds a certain level of change or transformation, and that you know will impact you externally as well as internally. Let me know if you found this video useful, and please feel free to send me more questions. I would be happy to answer them like this, or I might even do an Insta Live, a regular Insta Live, as part of this process.